right, good morning everybody. I'm Pete DeFazio and I'm here at Hawks Motorsports, and what we want to do today is show you this is one hell of a crappy old wheel. For those of you guys that are a little more old school, you know this is the Camaro Z28 wheel, and they had the rope grip on this. And one of the problems with this wheel throughout its history, all through the 70s, is they got sticky and they got dirty, and eventually they started to look just like this one. Now, if you look here, you're going to see it's a single normal bolt-on wheel like GM's. They made one where it didn't have this rope style on it. It was just thinner. But what they did is they got super sticky. You put your hands on it and they come off like this. And that's really a problem because actually the wheel itself was a pretty darn durable wheel. Now this one's a little bent up, but I really thought that it was a really pristine example of how much you can take one of these old wheels and bring it back to life. What we're going to be using is a whole lot of cleaners and a whole lot of different ones. But in the end, we're going to be working with the SEM Color Coat. And what this is, it's produced by SEM, and it is graded as marine grade. So you can use it on bolt vinyl, you can use it on interior, you can use it on vinyl itself, which is a great thing. It's got a flex agent built right into the aerosol. And because of that, things like wheels, they end up turning out terrific. The color is going to last for a long time, so I don't think we're going to actually go with the graphite on this. What we'll probably do is, just to show how well this works, we'll probably go ahead and use like a light sandalwood or a light tan. I just wanted you to get a good vision of the starting point here. And as you can see, if you can get me a better example of one heck of a shot wheel, man, I will be your best friend forever. But I think for us, this is going to work out just fine. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take this wheel, I'm going to put some rust removal agent on it here just to get that nice and pretty on the back side, spin her around to the front side, and then we're going to go through and I'm actually going to power wash the heck out of this. Now you can use a brush, and some products like Purple Power will really get in there. And you just don't want to go too extreme because you don't want to lose any of the ribbing on the rope style wheel here. So we're going to meet back in about an hour once this thing is washed down, and we'll show you the next step in the process.
1 hour later.
All right. So what we did is we took this thing, and I'm not going to lie to you, straight up, it went through a power washer that would take your teeth out if you let it. So power washed it down. We used some mean green. As you can see from the front side and the back side, this thing looked like hell. Now it looks really good. And we're just about ready to start painting it. There's a couple different products you can use. The first is some SEM. This is like a prep spray. You can use it on plastic, rubbers, leather. And what it is like an aerosol version of a reducer. And this is going to take off any remaining chemicals that are on the steering wheel or your plastic parts or vinyl and leather when you go to re-dye them. You can use things like mineral spirits, lacquer thinner, enamel reducer. You want to avoid anything that's an oil base, just for the simple reason that you want it to be literally, you want it to like just evaporate off. So what we're going to do, just to show you guys how good this looks, and I mean this steering wheel looks nice. This went from looking really rough to a pretty wheel. But we're going to take it to the next level. We're going to go ahead and we're going to shoot this in a light tan. And so what I'm going to do, I'll go out, I'm going to shoot a couple coats really lightly of some SEM, and this is in the color coat system. And we're going to shoot it in the light tan, like a doe skin, something that would be used on, say, a 1981 Z28. Once I have a couple coats on it, I'll bring it back in, we'll shoot a little more, and then we'll finish up the paint, and you'll be able to see the process start to finish.
1 hour later.
All right, so what we did, we went with the light doe skin, and it's an interior color for 81Z. Technically, this would be the Cordova Brown in the SEM color coat. But the reason I did it in this lighter tan is I really wanted you to see how much depth and saturation this gets into the wheel. And this is great. It's a rope style steering wheel, so you can see you don't lose any of your texture. And then in the rope grain, you don't lose any of the rope grain. And we went from just a horrible looking steering wheel to just a beautiful looking steering wheel. Now this, what we'll use is the SEM Low Luster Clear Coat. It's a part of the color coat system too. And we'll put probably 3 coats of it onto there and just maybe 1 more color for a touch-up. This has 4 coats on it. Normally I'd apply 5 coats, so I'll put 1 more color of coat and then, or 1 more coat of color. And then I'll do 2 to 3 thin coats of the Low Luster Clear. It's going to keep this hue that you see on the steering wheel. It's not going to make it all shiny and make it look like something that you just got out of an auto parts store. SEM interior dyes, like I said, they have a flex agent, so you can use them on vinyl, you can use them on hard plastic, you can use them on metal, and as you can see, on this textured rope style steering wheel. It's just another way that you at home can really enhance the look of your interior on your F-body, whether it's a 1970 or a 2002. There's a lot of things that you can do at home. For those of you folks that have maybe a late model, so I'm saying 98 to 02, they do have the proper graphite, and then they also have the Landau Black, and those 2 colors are going to be proper and correct for a correct restoration of your interior on your car. As always, check back to Hawks, check back on our YouTube channel, our Facebook, and our Instagram. You're going to find plenty more tech tips and tricks that you can do at home, saving you a ton off restoration costs. Thank you.